to your weekly reading. So Pisces, this week we're going to take a look at some shadow messages for you. What the spirit wants you to focus on, want you to heal. So the energy that I put forth, it is timeless. Whenever you click on this video, that's when the messages can resonate the most. It's also general, so not everything will apply. Just take what does and leave the rest. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, as well as Jupiter. So make sure to check your other placements. I've already done the fire signs, so you're up next. And then after I'm done with your reading, I'll be doing Cancer. So let's not prolong the time. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. I thank you so much for your continued support of this channel. Spirit, give me some energy for Pisces. What would you like for Pisces to know at this time? What is the message? Okay. Messages for Pisces. What would you like for Pisces to know at this time? What is the energy, Spirit? All right, Pisces. So I have stories we tell ourselves. Are you narrating your life through a lens of limitation or empowerment? Okay, so for some of you, you could be limiting yourself. Perfectionism, trap, seek flawlessness leads seeking flawlessness leads to self-sabotage. Embrace progress over perfection. So for some of you, it's like you have to get everything perfect, like you have to be the perfect this, perfect that, and it's okay for things not to be perfect, Pisces. That can create a lot of delays, again, stagnation. I also have breaking mental chains. Old belief systems can keep you stuck. Be willing to challenge and rewrite them. So I feel like just some of you are stuck in your ways. That's the what spirit is trying to get you to break, to release, to break that habit. Dark night of the soul. Wow, you are undergoing deep transformation. Trust that this darkness is leading to the light. So for some of you, you are going through an awakening so that you won't be so stubborn, stuck in your ways. So I feel like spirit definitely has you in a transition where it's like you're being taken out of your comfort zone, and you have no other choice but to release certain habits, behaviors, ideas. You have no other choice but to go with the flow. To kind of release your own narrative of how you want things to go, what things should be like, feel like, Pisces. Let's go ahead and tap in. Spirit, tell me, why is stories we tell ourselves, perfectionism, and breaking mental chains here for Pisces? What is the message? Why is stories we tell ourselves, the perfectionism trap, and breaking mental chains here for Pisces? What is the energy? Why is this here, Spirit? What do you want Pisces to know at this time? What would you like for Pisces to know at this time? What is the energy? Okay, the Lovers. Some of you could want like the perfect relationship and perfect this and perfect home and perfect family and, you know, white picket fence and all of that. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you know, nobody's perfect. No relationship is ever going to be perfect. Why is the stories we tell ourselves, the perfectionism trap, and breaking mental chains here for Pisces? The Ace of Wands. Some of you could be picky. You're too picky when it comes to your partners. You want them to be perfect. A little bit too perfect. Give me an energy for the Lovers. Why is the Lovers here when it comes to Pisces? What is the energy? Okay, the High Priestess, Pisces, you're in the reverse with the King of Wands in the reverse. It's almost like you're going to operate in this player energy. You're going to, you know, just date around. You're not going to take anybody seriously until you meet the perfect person. And now for some of you too, you could be comparing like a lot of people to somebody from your past as well. Tell me more about the King of Wands in the reverse. Why is this here for Pisces? What is the energy? I have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel for some of you, you like to operate in like a very manipulative energy. You could like to deal with more than one person. Pisces is giving me like you being a player, whether you're masculine or feminine. Give me an energy for the King of Wands in the reverse. Why is this here? Why is the King of Wands in the reverse here for Pisces? What is the message? Why is the King of Wands in the reverse here for Pisces? I have the title card. Yeah, you be lying to people, Pisces. Or for some of you, you're letting someone lie to you. You don't want to see the truth in someone. Give me an energy for the Seven of Swords. I'm hearing it's all made up. Living a fairy tale. So somebody's living a lie for some of you just to... For some of you, it's giving me like you holding on to a situation because you feel that things are going to get better. They're going to improve. It's like you're waiting for the fairy tale, but in reality, it's never going to happen. Give me an energy for the High Priestess in the reverse. So it's like you're ignoring your own judgment, sound judgment. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you're holding on to a situation that's not meant for you. And for some of you with this Lover's energy, like you could be an option to someone. It's like you're settling. Hoping that one day things are going to get better. It's almost like you can't let go of like, you have this certain person and that's who you want to be with, and you don't see anybody else. And so you just cannot let go of the idea of not being with this person, of not having this fairy tale, end all be all, white picket fence energy with this person. You can't let it go. You created this narrative, this dream, and you can't let the dream go. You can't let the idea of not being with this person, like, no, you can't even think about not being with this person. Give me an energy for the title card. Why is this here for Pisces? The Three of Swords in the reverse. Something has to do with you healing and surrendering. So for some of you, whether this is you like surrendering the idea of meeting the perfect person, because nobody is perfect, or you just surrendering the idea of this certain someone that you just have to have, like realizing that this person may not ever become who you desire them to be. There's something that needs to be surrendered, something that you need to let go of, you need to release, but you're still holding on to it too tightly. You're holding on to someone too tightly, Pisces. Or the potential of what a relationship could be too tightly. And it may never become what you desire it to become, Pisces. Give me an energy for the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Why is the Ace of Wands in the reverse here for Pisces? I have the Page of Wands. Yeah, okay, so somebody have you stuck. You stuck on someone, you not moving forward. And they just watching you, like somebody just wants you there. For some of you, something to do with somebody who don't even really have the intentions on moving forward with you. They just want you in place, like just in case they want to come back, like a placeholder. Thank you, Spirit. Page of Wands. Like while they go start over and build with someone else, or Pisces, you want somebody to just be in this Four of Pentacles waiting on you while you go out there and explore. And I guess I'll come back to you if I don't find anyone else I'm really interested in. That's the energy I'm getting. Give me an energy for the Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Pisces? What is the message? Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Pisces? What is the energy? Judgment. Yeah. Pisces, it's a bad decision for you to just stay waiting on somebody, or for you to have somebody waiting on you. That's a bad decision. Give me an energy for the Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here for Pisces? What is the message? The Moon. Cancer, Pisces energy. Somebody could be constantly watching what you're doing, or Pisces, you're like secretly watching what somebody doing or have going on. It's like you can't move on because you're still stuck on somebody from the past for some of you. Give me an energy for the Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here? It's like once you have your mind set on something or someone, that's it. Like, that's all. You're not trying to move forward. You're not trying to hear anything, see anything, be with anybody else, consider anyone else. Why is the Page of Wands here for Pisces? It's like you are limiting yourself here. But it's all about the fairy tale that you have created for yourself here, Pisces, when it comes to this person. 9 of Wands. Somebody gives in too easily what someone else tells them. What this person tells you, you give in too easily. You're so quick to believe what this person tells you, says. It's like you're always giving the benefit of the doubt. Why is the Page of Wands here for Pisces? What is the energy? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you give in too easily. Like it's like you're so quick to just want to fix things and just be there. And it's like you're sewing into a situation that it is one-sided, even though it's the 6 of Pentacles. Like you're overly giving. For some of you, that's the issue you have, not just when it comes to your romantic partnerships, but in general, you overly give when it comes to your partnerships. And you deal with people that rarely give anything back in return. Why is the 9 of Wands in the reverse here for Pisces? What is the message? Why is the 9 of Wands in the reverse here for Pisces? What is the energy, Spirit? The Queen of Wands. Okay, so some of you are very much caught up on looks. And ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's just giving me, you could be a little bit overly caught up on looks. So you'll be ready to wine and dine somebody if they look good, but they may not have much to offer or much to bring to the table. And then, like, you become fixated. Thank you, Spirit. You become fixated on people, Pisces, and that's it. Yeah, 2 of Cups. Like, let's get into a relationship. Let's get married. Let's move in together. Let's do, you know, the whole shebang here, Pisces. For some of you, too, with this 3 of Swords, I'm hearing you may have not healed long. So for some of you, you have a tendency to like hop from one relationship to the next. And you may have not, you know, given yourself enough time to be single and to just fully go through the entire healing process before you move on. Yeah. I'm also hearing rejection of people. Rejection of people. Give me an energy for the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Why is this here for Pisces? What is the energy? Why is the 3 of Swords in the reverse here for Pisces? What is the message, Spirit? Why is the 3 of Swords in the reverse here? What is the energy? 5 of Cups. You think a lot about the past. You stay stuck on the past, like the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Like you always feel like you missed out on something. That's what it is. You're always feeling like you're missing out. You can't let go of the past. That's why you hold on to people, situations for so long. You have a hard time of releasing the past because you feel like you're missing out on something. But you have to learn how to let go and release. You have to know how to surrender, because if it's something didn't work out, it didn't work out for a reason. Something has to do with your glow up, you know, you maturing, you really coming into your own, being confident, loving on yourself. Give me an energy for stories we tell ourselves. Why is this here for Pisces? Why is stories we tell ourselves here for Pisces? What is the energy spirit? Why is this here? I have the 8 of Wands. Yeah, something deals with negative self-talk, so you can really talk down like to yourself a lot. I feel like there definitely is some healing that needs to take place, Pisces. Very pessimistic. You can look at the glass as being half empty instead of half full. It's all about perception. For some of you, you could go into relationships with a negative perspective. You know, going into it already thinking it's going to fail. It's not going to work out. And that's what you create. That's the energy you create. Give me an energy for the perfectionism trap. Why is this here for Pisces? Why is the perfectionism trap here for Pisces? What is the energy spirit? I have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's like, again, going back to the Queen of Wands. For some of you, you rush into situations too quickly. You don't give something enough time. You move too fast. When it comes to your partnerships, this could be romantic, this could be friendships, but you move too quickly. You need to slow down, take your time to vet people, to get to know people, Pisces. Why is breaking mental chains here for Pisces? What is the energy? Why is breaking mental chains here for Pisces? What is the energy spirit? Why is this here? What is the message? The Six of Swords. Yes. You're being divinely guided to pretty much just break old habits. And it says old belief systems can keep you stuck. Be willing to challenge and rewrite them. Yeah. Dark night of the soul. So right now, Spirit has you in a undergoing a transformation, or this is what is getting ready to happen. There's a lot of things that you need to release, a lot of healing that needs to take place. Old habits, just the viewpoints. A lot of things need to shift for you in order for you to actually have what it is that you truly desire. The Lover's energy, soulmate energy. Yeah, for some of you, it's just the type of people that you keep allowing into your energy. Tell me more about Dark Night of the Soul. Yeah, so you're breaking old habits. That's what you're being led to do. Why is Dark Night of the Soul here for Pisces? What is the energy? I have the Magician in the reverse. Yeah. So for some of you, you may feel like you're getting the short end of the stick here. Like things aren't working out the way you desire them to. With this Magician in the reverse, you may feel imbalanced. You may feel like you don't have any control. You've lost control. Some of you could also feel very insecure as well. That's what I'm getting with this Magician in the reverse. But it's all a part of the process. It's all a part of this transformation that you're on. You're being guided to work on yourself, to fix things one by one, brick by brick here, Pisces, to get on a new path. You know, if things aren't working out for you in one direction, you just need to go ahead and head in another direction. That means you're being rerouted. Thank you, Spirit. So right now, there could be things falling apart in your life. You may be distancing yourself from certain family members and friends. You know, those connections, some of those connections may be falling apart. You may be coming out of a relationship. You know, severing ties with someone, distancing yourself. And on the opposite end, it's like you're strengthening your connections with other people that you may have been distant from for a very long time. But this is all about the balance. Everything is coming back into balance for you. Everything is coming back into sync, harmony, Pisces. So Spirit just wants you to trust the process during this season, during this transformative period. Give me some final messages for Pisces. What is the energy? Give me a final message for Pisces. What is the energy, Spirit? All right, Pisces, come on now. I tune out negative people and thoughts. Yeah, learning how to tune out all the negativity. That's what it is. Learning how to tune out all the negativity, especially, what you tell yourself, what you speak into yourself. The number 25, 52, 7, 2, or 5 could be significant. I am safe. Cancerian energy. So learning how to trust yourself. Most importantly, knowing that you are protected, and just knowing that whatever is happening right now is to protect you, Pisces. Whatever is falling away, whatever is falling out of your life is meant to protect you. The number 9, 63, 36 could be significant in that I am happy. The number 8, 17, 71 could be relevant. Yes, it's time for you to be happy. I feel like, the connections, the partnerships that you've had in your life really truly has not made you happy. If you really think about it, 5 of Cups, you've never been fully happy. For some of you, you may not even really know what a healthy relationship looks like, feels like. But that's why this night of the soul is here. That's why this is happening. So you can experience that. So you can actually live that, Pisces. So this is your reading. Definitely take what resonates. If anything, apply, like the video, share if you feel led to do so. Hello, Jen. How are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the positive energy. I am coming back with Cancer. So if you have any significant Cancerian placements, definitely come back and tune in. And if this is where it ends for you, then stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Everyone, stay blessed.